Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm going to give you guys a review and recap on a new episode of Ranpo Kitan Game of Laplace. In other words, it's just called, Ranpo Kitan Game of Laplace, which is on episode 2. This episode right here, I gotta say, pretty simple, not too hard, but the way I want to explain it is very complicated. I mean, very, very complicated, but at the same time, I've been thinking in my mind, what is Kobayashi really thinking right now? Because he is one little man that I'm trying to figure out for the meantime. But whatever it is what it is. So if anything else, I'd like to get started right away. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Kobayashi is arrested and is considered like some evil little spectator. But I'm just thinking in my mind, how do you know this guy's the spectator of some kind of sort? But eventually, as time continues on, we get to find out more about our buddy in the end, about between Kobayashi and Hashiba. Some reason, Kobayashi kissed him on the cheek, and I think in my mind, I don't think it's like a kiss on the cheek, but it might be a whisper. I don't know how to take it right now, but I can guarantee you, I'm thinking in my mind, is this guy I don't want to say the word, but you get what I'm getting at. But later on, I think Hashiba had all this planned out for some reason. We find a cell phone at the beginning of the classroom, which became very important in the end. And not only that, we go to the interrogation room about Kobayashi, along with Akachi being present, and later on we have Hashiba come in later about the classroom killer, the killer in the classroom. Not only that, we also find out about how this is all planned out, all these things about the evidence with this and that, how much he loved them, the teacher, about how he loved this part and that part, and I'm thinking in my mind, dear Lord, what the heck is going on here, that kind of thing. I mean, all this work of detective and so forth and analyzation, it's been really, really complicated for me. I had to take a look at it maybe a couple times, and it's really hard. We have Kobayashi telling everything about how this killer set all this up, he was called to the classroom, he was knocked out or something, or he was fell asleep. No, not knocked out, but asleep by then, which is pretty complicated for me to try to understand for some reason. I'm thinking in my mind, hold up, what's this killer really trying to go up to? And then so forth. And later on, when time continues on, Kobayashi ends up solving some kind of the case in the end. Later on, when it came back to the classroom, it was a little girl who had the cell phone of the teacher is actually the killer. She ends up explaining why that the teacher ignored her and how much she loved him, he loved her, and I'm thinking about my dear Lord, what the heck's with this sensei student complex, and I'm thinking about mine, what the freaking heck, man, and so forth. It was really kind of disturbing for me for some reason. Maybe because I'm not used to it yet, but who knows? Maybe I'm just over freaking reacting. But yeah. Anyways, as the episode continues on with its own procedure, we have to it that Akechi gives the key to Kobayashi at the end of the episode and says, you passed the test, barely. He says, barely you passed the test. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the heck, man? And then Kobayashi feels so happy, and he tells Cell saying, I never feel so alive. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the heck is with this kid's head, dude? He's freaking fearless and knows what he's doing. No tomorrow, Talk about being a freaking crazy detective here and there. And we get to know about Kobayashi playing his cards to the chest, he does not want to reveal them yet. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the freaking heck, man? Are you serious about this? Yeah. So, Kobayashi, man, he's one kid that I can't understand. He's very complicated. He's very, very strange. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the heck is going on with this kid's head, That kind of thing. Anyways, it was a pretty nice episode, Some kind of complicated detective and analytical analyzation thing has been hard for me to explain. You're best to watch the episode yourself if you kept up with it and take a look at it, As for me, it's pretty cool, but the details like that, I can't really give it to you because it'd be long, to be honest with you. And I'm going to have to take major notes and so forth. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that, people. I'll see you guys in my next review and recap. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye.